Tonight, baseball players from around the Southeast are in Troy.
Plus, some younger students learn about the Chinese culture. Stay tuned. Troy TrojanVision News starts right now.
From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network at Troy, Alabama's International University, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for Tuesday, June 28th, 2016. I'm Samantha Charles.
And I'm Ryan Renfro. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Over the next 2 weeks, Chinese language and culture will be the focus as Troy University's Confucius Institute holds their annual Star Talk camp. Austin Cofield talked to one of the camp's instructors to show what's in store for the campers.
Troy University boasts an incredibly diverse group of students. The university continues to show its appreciation of other cultures through an annual program called Star Talk.
Star Talk is a Chinese immersion program for students to learn about the culture, the language. They have classes every day, so it's like a summer camp, but at the same time they're learning.
Mostly we have about 2 hours of classroom teaching in the morning and 2 hours of classroom teaching in the afternoon. And other than that, we have lots of activities such as mostly related to the Chinese culture, activities like line dance, dragon dance, Chinese chess, and a few others.
The camp hosts students and teachers coming from all over the country and even beyond. Classes are divided by novice, intermediate, and expert Chinese speakers, as well as a class for teachers on how to become better at their teaching jobs.
I'm mainly teaching the teachers program. We have 12 teachers taking part in our training, and I'll be teaching the design of the curriculum, the cultural comparisons between the Eastern and the Western cultures.
And even though it is an educational camp, it's not all just classwork and tests.
My favorite part about Star Talk is giving the students an opportunity to learn Chinese culture through lots of different means versus just sitting in a classroom and learning from a textbook. They get to actually converse with different teachers. They get to actually apply what they're learning to have our little market that we have near the end where they get to haggle and buy different products from the teachers. And they also get, this year I believe they're also going to be ordering from a fake Chinese restaurant, so they get to really apply what they're learning in class.
Austin Cofield, Troy TrojanVision News.
The Star Talk camp will run through July 9th.
Some of the best high school baseball players from across the Southeast are in Troy this week playing for bragging rights to see which state has the best all-star team in the Southeastern Underclassmen Shootout. Today I took a visit to Riddle Pace Field to see what this shootout is all about. For the past 4 years, Troy has been the home of the Alabama Baseball Coach Association event, an event that brings in over 100 of the best high school baseball players across the state to compete for a spot on Team Alabama.
We've taken Team Alabama to Georgia the past 4 years and played Tennessee and Georgia.
And though a 3-team event in Georgia may have been good competition, Dean says he wanted to open it up more. And as a result, players from across the Southeast now have the chance to showcase their talents out on the diamond at this week's Southeastern Underclassmen Shootout, held at Riddle Pace Field.
We've got some of the best baseball in the country in the Southeast. Some people would say the best. I wanted to open it up more, so I'm hosting the event, and we brought in Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, so a 6-team deal.
The teams competing in the tournament represent states from all across the Southeast. But when they're not out on the field competing, players get a taste of college life, and that is where Troy University steps up to the plate.
I'm hosting it at Troy because Troy University is a first-class facility. The kids stay in the dorm, so they get a little taste of college life by living in the dorm, getting up and going to the dining hall to eat. They walk to the dining hall, they walk back to the dorm, they walk to the field with a high school coach. So they're walking on the campus, getting used to college life.
By day, the players compete on the field, but during their first night in Troy, the players set in on educational seminars, ranging from a discussion on academics to a session focusing on arm care.
A lot of good talks off the field that will help these kids get prepared for college life and the parents understand more about college and the recruiting process.
One parent shares his thoughts on this week's competition.
Oh, it's great. It's a great opportunity for him and for the fans. I think they get to have a lot of fun getting to play with different guys from all over the state, and the level of competition they're going to face here this week is outstanding.
The games will conclude on Thursday with the first game beginning at 9 a.m. And after that 9 a.m. game, the championship game will be played Thursday at noon.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. An Alabama man who was shot and wounded while exchanging fire with law enforcement officers in Gadsden is now charged with attempted murder. A statement by the Etowah County Sheriff's Office says 35-year-old Jeremy Ronog is charged with 4 counts of attempted murder.
Crews searching for a missing kayaker in northern Alabama came upon some unexpected discoveries. 3 submerged vehicles at the bottom of the Tennessee River. Authorities say one of them, a 2003 Chevrolet Trailblazer, was reported stolen from Huntsville. Authorities are also investigating how the 2 other vehicles ended up underwater. Searchers found the body of the kayaker, 17-year-old Alonda Venici, on June 23rd. She had gone missing when her kayak overturned near Muscle Camp Boat Ramp.
And a judicial panel will hear arguments in August on Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore's effort to dismiss an ethics complaint against him. The Judicial Inquiry Commission last month accused Moore of improperly trying to block gay couples from marrying, even though the U.S. Supreme Court had ruled they had the fundamental right to do so.